Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Now I've got this big bag of Happy Meals sent to me. It's not from Mariner Yarn, it's from a lady called Kath Whitehead. And I received it, okay Kath. So thank you very much to Kath, and we're going to open this bag up. Muttley is patiently waiting down the side there. I need to be careful. Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, I'll just put my scissors up there. I'll move the bag over a bit so I've got some space to put the balls. Oh, look at that. Pom-pom yarn. This is so pretty. So pretty. I need to do some more man blankets. The other one I did was really popular. This is a 50-gram ball. It's 100% polyester. Tells you to hand wash it, not to iron it. You've not to put it in the washing machine, and whatever the triangle is. Tells you to use a 4mm crochet hook for this, or knitting needles. And that is so pretty. Look at that. It's like a dark brown, almost black pom-pom yarn. I like that. That's so pretty. You can have it. No. I'll pop that down here because there's a lot in this bag. There's a little bit of a label. Pop that there. This is called Wendy Eider. Chunky. Oh, it's really fluffy. It's so soft and fluffy. Now it tells you to wash it at 30 degrees. Don't iron it. You can put it in a cool tumble dryer with this one. 80% nylon and 20% polyester. And it tells you to use a 6.5mm. That's a US 10.5 crochet hook. Well, it's knitting needles actually. I think with this I would use maybe a 4.5 or a 5mm crochet hook. Free scarf pattern on the reverse. Oh, there's a pattern on the label. I'll let it take it off whenever I can get it back on. Oh, there's a picture of it as well. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Now the thing is, with a lot of people, they say that you can't show patterns on YouTube or on your YouTube channel. You can, as long as you don't show all the writing long enough for someone to copy it. But if you think that, let's just say that Wendy has done this pattern that's in there. Now they want people to buy this yarn and try out the patterns. So if you've got any patterns and you're doing a YouTube channel, you can show the front of the pattern. You can tell people who done it. But there is so many old style blankets that have been redone. And let's say like Wendy or Serdar, they might have done like a crocodile stitch blanket, but what they want you to do with that pattern is to buy the yarn that they've made that with, because the stitch is so old that nobody knows who actually owns that design anymore. And that is the thing. I mean, some stitch patterns have been around for such a long time. So what a lot of the companies, the yarn companies, do is they just reprint it and they do it with a different yarn. It's to get you to buy their yarn, and also the person, whoever it is that's printed out the pattern, you can leave links to patterns in your YouTube channel, but you can show books that you've bought, you can show patterns that you have, as long as you don't show exactly how to write it all out, as long as it's not on there long enough so that someone can write it out and copy it. But of course, if I bought a book, I would tell people where I got it and the writer's name. But of course that writer wants you to go and buy the book, so of course you can show books. You can show crochet books. I've checked it all out, and you can do that. You can, as long as you're not showing off the actual written pattern. Now that's the part of that label there. It's a Hayfield Super Chunky with wool. So this has got a wool content in it. It's 100 grams, that's 72 meters, 79 yards. 80% acrylic and 20% wool, and you can actually feel that. And the acrylic makes it so that you can do this at a wool wash. Well, it says 40-degree wash. A lot of pure wools, they shrink when you wash them. They tell you to do it hand wash, but it's telling you not to put it in the tumble dryer. Now this shade is just a number 0053. That is so pretty. It's like a wine. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. That's beautiful. I'll pop that to the side. And we've got some of this. Oh, look at this. Doesn't actually say washing instructions, hand wash, do not bleach, dry clean, dry cleanable actually, washing machine. That's all it's got. It doesn't have a. There's another one. Oh, there we go. Touchy-feely. That's so cool. I love yarn. It's touchy-feely. It says touchy-feely knitting yarn, but you can crochet with this as well. I've done this before. You can make scarves with that. And you know what this is really good for? If you have another blue yarn, just a basic. I'll stretch over here. And I'm doing a scarf at the moment. And if you take something like this and you crochet this in with it, it adds its bulk a little bit and it makes it really nice and fluffy. You can mix a plain yarn like this with something like this to bulk it out a little bit. A lot of the time this stuff sort of slides around when you do your stitch, but if you mix it with this, it crochets up so much better. Now I'll pop my little scarf. I'm making this. I'm going to show you this. I'm making a little bunny ear scarf. Do you remember I did the bunny ear blanket and the pink baby blanket? Well, I'm doing a sort of bigger version of it, and I'm making a little scarf. I'm making a scarf for that. I'm going to pop that back over there, out of the way. So that is that touchy-feely knitting yarn. It's really nice. It's royal blue. There's no actual any colour on it. There's 50 grams in each ball. Nope, there's no colour or anything on it, but it's really pretty. Look how blue that is. It's beautiful. I'm going to pop that up there because there is, oh, there's more. There's another one. I'll pop that one up there as well. I should do a tutorial with something like this, and or this one and another yarn, another blue, and show you that you can crochet these together. Oh, hang on, I'm going to show you something. I've got something very similar. If I can get, oh, so if I get this out, now what I'm using with this one, it's a fluffy yarn, but what I used a ball of chunky white. Now I've finished that ball and I need to go and get another one, but I used this, so this is quite similar to that blue. So this is what you can do if you take your fluffy yarn that's like this and you crochet it at the same time like this, you get something like this. Look at this. This is so pretty. It's quite thick, but it needs to be, because I was making a winter muff. I was making a hand muff. Now I still have to finish this off. I've got projects everywhere. I still have to, it shows you there with the two yarns that I'm using. I've still to sew this together down the seam like this, and then that's going, your hand's going to pop in there, your other hand goes to pop in there, and the wool that we've got left is going to make a big loop for putting it over the child's head. You put the loop over their head and you hang this down in front of them. Beautiful for winter weddings. This is absolutely beautiful. You can make nice little capes with it. It's quite stretchy as well. And you can see that it's made this really fluffy fluffy hand warmer. I'm going to pop that back over there. I'll pop it up and over there. That's one of my projects I've got. I've got projects all over the place. Now I've got another label. Oh, that's a label of my yarn, I think. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Spot yarn. Oh, that's the one off my blue one. I'll pop that there. Right, let's have another rummage. I've got another little bit of a label. Doesn't matter. Oh, look at this. This is pretty. Got these lovely little balls of blue. Even that would go with that if you mixed it. It'd be really pretty. So that might be that. I don't know. So it doesn't matter if you're sending, if you're doing a clear out and you're sending sort of little balls and they don't have labels, then don't worry. It always comes in handy. I'm going to pop that. It's really soft. It's really soft. Muttley's telling me to hurry up because he wants it back. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Now, I've seen stuff like this. Look at this. If you crochet with this, you make a scarf. Now, what you do is you crochet along the edge. Just crochet it together and then you pull it all out and it makes a scarf. And if you don't want to do that, what you can do, if you've got a lot of this, you just take it like this and crochet it like a extra chunky yarn. There is videos on how to do this. Now, just one ball is needed to knit a fantastic looking scarf. And I have seen videos on YouTube, and you knit along the top of it, like here, along here. And you can knit it. You knit it all together and it makes a scarf, like the corkscrew one that I did. But you can also just leave it like that and crochet it as chunky yarn and make yourself a nice chunky hat. That's lovely. It says it's a 6 weight. It's a light super bulky. It says it's a 6. It's telling you to use a 8mm, a 9mm crochet hook. So that's a big hook if you're going to crochet with it. And don't be afraid that if you see the name of it here and you don't know what to do with it, then Google it, because a lot of the times there'll be patterns and even tutorials on how to use this kind of stuff. I'll wrap that up a little bit, pop it under there. I'll pop that to the side. That's really pretty. Oh, so's this. This is lovely. This is really pretty. I love the colours in there. There's greys and silvers, like a bronze, a gold. That's really, really pretty. Make a look at that. That is so nice. I'm sure I got donated a ball like that before. I thought that was the hair of a doll. Look at this. This is, oh, it's so soft. Oh my gosh. Fancy yarn circle, scarf pattern included. Takes 3 balls, knits to chunky and mohair. Oh, that is so soft. Oh my goodness, how squishy that is. So squishy. 32% nylon and 68% polyester. This is a fancy yarn and it says it's circle. Oh, that's lovely. It's a UK one by Wilkinson. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, it's so soft. Look at the colours in that. And even though it's sort of fluffy, it's not hairy fluffy. Do you know where it all comes off? It's not like that. That is so pretty. I'm going to pop that up there in the corner. See what else. Oh, there's another one. And then there's another one of those blues. That's so pretty, that blue. And then we've got, oh, there's another one of that. Oh, there's what that on. It's called Needles. Quality knitting yarn. 31% polyester, 35% nylon, and 34% acrylic. Now, it's not scratchy. It's really nice and soft. I'll need to make something with that as well. All these projects in my head. I've got so many projects in my head. I'm going to pop that down there. Oh, that's nice. Can clips. Now I had a lot of that and I gave it to my sister and she crocheted it up and made a rug with it. Now this is very similar to that other one that you crochet or knit along and then you pull it all out like that and it makes a really pretty scarf. It makes a really pretty scarf. But what she did with it, it was a brown one that I had and she crocheted it thick like that and she made a rug. She actually made a rug and it tells you how to do it, that once you crochet it and then you pull it all open like this. And I know for a fact that if you Google can patterns, there are a few tutorials telling you how to use this. Once you pull it open, it stays open like this, stays nice and wide like this, and it's really, really pretty, and it makes a really pretty scarf. That's can. It says it's creative. It's 150 grams in it. That's 45 meters. It tells you to use a 7 or 8 crochet hook or knitting needles. It's telling you to cut along here, so I think there's a pattern underneath telling you how to use this. It's 95% polyester. Well, it's 95% acrylic and 5% polyester, but it's really soft. It's really soft, and that's a red one. I've never seen it in the red. I'll pop that over there. Need to get my box. Oh, I've got a bag. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That is so pretty. There's no label on that one, but that's nice. I like that. This would be nice for doing some coasters or some mug coasters or some plate coasters if you've got quite a little bit of it. There is quite a bit in there. There's quite a bit inside that roll. That's nice. I love the colour of it. I'll need to do some coasters and placemats and that. I've never done that before. I'll pop that down there. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Crochet cotton. Now this is for making like your doilies, like your old sort of fashion doilies. Or you can use it for making natural scrubbies. It's 100% cotton. It's a 65 grams in it. Warm hand wash, cool rinse and dry it flat. That's lovely. I'll need to show you how to make a scrubby. It'd be so nice to make those little round face scrubbies. Even though it's quite thin, you can still double it up. You can double it up and use a small hook. That's lovely. I'm going to put that to the side there. And we'll have a little look. Oh, a little card as well. Thank you very much, Kath. Oh, that's a lovely little card. There's some of her stuff from her D stash, and I hope that I can make use of it. And some leftover blue Aran. Love Kath. Look at that. It's so pretty. That's a beautiful cat. I'll put that over there. And we'll open. Oh, there's a little bag. Oh, that's pretty. I like these little bags. They're really nice. Little ball of cotton. Now these will make little scrubbies. It's really soft. Soft and gentle. It says it's Sweden. Natural soft merino. 100% virgin wool. But these little things, these little balls make nice little scrubbies or gifts for Mother's Day as well. And Mother's Day is going to be coming up in a few months. And I've got some good ideas for that. I'm going to pop that just down there. And there's this beautiful purple. Oh, look at the colour of that. My gosh, that's so soft. It's so, so soft. That's absolutely beautiful. You can go onto their website and I'm sure they've got free patterns on their website. This is a beautiful plum colour, this. It says that's 50 grams, that's 136 yards or 125 meters. Now I can't see a colour unless it's tucked under there somewhere, but I don't think so. Might be down in there, but that is so pretty. So squishy as well. Do you know what it feels like if you took the label off? It feels like when you make a snowball, when you make a nice slushy snowball. So pretty. I'll pop that there. We'll put it back in the bag. And there's this beautiful mustard colour. Look at that. That's so pretty. And a pink. It's a beautiful shade of dusty pink. I don't think that, what can you do with little balls, 50-gram balls like this? These will make lovely little hats. 50 grams will make a little hat for a child, and not every child needs baby pink or baby blue. You can still do like different colours. And look at these, you can mix these together. These two together looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So that gives you 100 grams. A few rows of that colour and a few rows of that. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll pop them back in there. I'll pop that little white one and then keep it all safe together. And then we'll pull this last bag out. Now we might hear a noise because I'm going to give this to Molly. We'll pull this out. Oh, look at that. Pop that there. And a style craft. There we go. There's a bag for you, Molly. Molly, look at that lemon. That is beautiful. Now the lemon in this is absolutely beautiful, lovely and bright, especially to brighten up the winter. That is so pretty. I do have other style craft that I was donated, and it's some other bright colours, and it's so pretty. I need to do some nice bright blankets or something with that. It's so pretty. Now this one, I don't think it's a shade. It's called Citron. It's called Citron. It's a 1263. That's the colour of it. There's 100 grams in it. It's 100% acrylic. Now, when I did the little baby hats, if you're doing charity work, especially if it's for hospitals and nursing homes, they like you to use 100% acrylic, because acrylic, the first thing about it is it can be washed at a higher temperature than wool. And the second thing is there is no natural fibres in it. So there's no lamb's wool or sheep's wool, or a lot of people, some people and children are allergic to sheep wool. So if you're doing charity work, then make Mully in the background. If you're doing charity work, make sure you use 100% acrylic yarn so that they can wash it. Now I've been putting all mine in a box because at the moment you can't send anything to the hospitals and that with COVID. Mully, you're making a noise. But I'll put that aside, I'll put that up there. And look at this, is beautiful. Look at the shade, the nice man colours. These out. They're Rowan. Pure wool superwash. It's so pretty. And don't put it in the dryer. Don't put it in your tumble dryer. Your tumble dryer will shrink anything that's got a pure wool content in it. That is so, so pretty. So there's no colour on it and there's no colour code. It's telling you that don't put it in the dryer, and you can wash it at a wool temperature or hand wash. It's 200 meters and it's 219 yards. It's telling you to use a 4.5mm crochet hook, and it's really pretty. I love the colour in it. Look at that, it's so pretty. But I don't see a colour on it. It's maybe on this part. Sweet pea. It's called, I don't know if that's the right one for it or not. It's not, that's for double knitting. That is absolutely beautiful, but there's no colour on the label unless it's inside. That is so pretty. It's so squishy. And there's 1, 2, 3. This one's 4 and a little bit from that bowl. It's plenty, Kath. That's plenty to make something. I really like that colour. Really like that colour. I'm going to pop that back in the bag and have a look at this one. So this one says it's Lauren, a double knitting yarn. So soft. The colour is 6559. It's a lovely toffee colour. It's 100% acrylic. Remember, if you're doing charity work as well, don't just do it for babies. You can do sort of bigger blankets for slightly older children as well. The hospitals and community care places are always looking for things for older children. So this is a double knitting. 300 meters, that's 100 grams. Just says wash dark colours separately. You've not to iron it, but you can wash it at 30 degrees and you can put it in a cool tumble dryer. It's so pretty. It's telling you to use a 4mm crochet hook. I think Muttley's finished playing with that bag now. That is so pretty. It's so pretty. I love that. It's 100 grams. And yep, don't worry if it's only single balls. I mean, even 100 grams like this will make quite a few little hats. Or if you mix it with a matching colour, it'll make a lovely little blanket as well. So Kath, thank you very, very much for this. Thank you so much for thinking of me when you were doing your D-stash. And I will leave my email address at the end of this video. If you're doing a D-stash, well, either you're in lockdown or it's the new year, it's January. So if you're trying to make room for all your new yarn and you don't know what you would do with your D-stash, well, send it to me. I'll make a video of it, and everyone loves to watch them getting opened. And the selection of yarn is absolutely amazing. So it is. And even single little balls like this, or ones that don't have the label, I mean, don't worry about them. Don't worry, because we'll find things, always find things to make with it. So thank you all. Thank you, Kath. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I need 5,000 more subscribers to get me up to 200,000 subscribers. Now, you don't make any money on subscribers, and it's the moral support that you get from all your subscribers that keeps you going. It keeps you making new things. It keeps you coming up with new ideas as well. So please subscribe to the channel, and if you click on the bell icon, then YouTube will alert you when I put up another tutorial. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.